Hello everybody, this is Marcio with WP Site Builder. This video I'm going to show you how to get some of your widgets set up on your website. If you don't know what widgets are, it's very simple to understand. WordPress has this amazing feature, which is it lets you put widgets on your site. So there are many places where you can add widgets and make them show a particular kind of content that you want on your sidebars and different places of your website. And one thing to note is that different themes are going to have different widgets. So when you have different themes and you don't know where your widgets are, if you're having some problem, please feel free to open a support ticket. Add your info here. Tell us what kind of template you're having problems with, what kind of priority. Please describe it as much as you can. Put your website link, and we'll make sure that gets resolved for you. So to get going with your widgets here, you want to go to Layout. Under Layout, you're going to find the Widgets link, and that's where you're going to see what your theme's capabilities are. In this one you can see that we have a secondary widget that has have something to say here. It's a good place to say it. Let's go and find out. That looks like that's it's splitting up the widget area in two, and that's on the secondary left. So we're going to start with the primary widget area. We're just going to throw something in there to see what we could do. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the categories here. And there's not much you need to do here. You can show it as a drop down, and you can put a title to your widget. Just click on save, and we're going to go to your site, and there it is. Our categories. You have all the categories that you have here, which if you watched the video on setting up posts, you now understand how you can set up these categories to reflect what you have to say. So now we know what a widget is and what we can do with it. So let's play a little more. So now we added the categories widget. You can also add a custom menu. And a custom menu it's definitely something interesting. You can add a sidebar menu, and you can choose what menu you want to display there, and you can say nav and then save that. And that's going to show a menu if you have created one. There's another video on that, and this shows a menu of your website right there, of your navigation menu. So there's another video explaining more on menu, so we're going to go ahead and delete that app. Actually, I'm not too happy with the categories either, so I'll delete that. What I really want to have up here is I want to, first of all, have some text about myself. Also, I'm going to go pull some text up here. I'm going to say about me. And here, you could do anything you want. If you know HTML, and if you don't know HTML, there is a video and a free software, so you can learn how to create snippets of code to go in this part here. But right now I'm just going to say this is about me. I have to say I think I'm alright. I might survive after all. And whatever you want to say here. Like I said, you can automatically add paragraphs. You can save this, and you go to your site, and now, guess what? We deleted those other things, and we put an about me text here. Like I said, you can add an image. You just have to learn a little HTML. It's not a big deal, and it's very easy. It can't be any easier, really. So now I wanna add another thing here. So I'm going to add a Facebook fan box. See what that's like. This came with my profile ID here because I've been testing this and it set this up. But the profile IDs they're not very hard to find. You can find them a number on your fan page, and if your fan page already has more than 25 fans, you might already have a name for it. So what you have to do is go to one of your fan pages, and I have one here. If you mouse over, you will see that down below in the browser window it put a number down here. Just look down here, and it's down there. So you can also open this link in a new tab, and here's the number that you need. In case you have trouble with it, just fill out a support ticket and we'll help you out. I'm going to take that number, I'm going to put it over here. That's a different page. I'm going to show 10 connections, meaning I want to show 10 photos of people there. We've set this up to 280 width, 400 height. And we're going to go ahead and save this. And see what happens. So I'm going to refresh the page. And now we have added a Facebook fan page here. You could have a lot more people there, of course. This one page doesn't have a lot. I can find another page that has a lot of people just to give you a better idea. I'm going to go to this page, and I'm going to get the ID for this page. I'm going to say copy link URL is what a copy link address, and I'm going to get this link address. So here's how you do that. I got that copied this number. I'm going to go back to my other browser and set this one up, because this one has a lot more followers. Will give you an idea of how things can look here and how easy it is to set it up. I just clicked refresh, and now we have a different Facebook page that actually has 203 people on our sidebar. But that's not all. There's a lot more stuff we can do here. One things I like to do is I like to add a contact form, and here's all your web forms are. When you click on web forms, you're going to come to this screen. All you have to do here is grab this code and say copy here, and I'm going to go back to my widgets, and I'm going to add another text widget here. And you can add as many widgets you want. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to say contact us, and then I'm going to put that code we just grabbed from the form page. We do have to save this, and we're going to go back to the site, and now we have a contact form on our home page and in every page of our site. So there you are. And this is how powerful this is. We also have all of these secondary widgets here on this theme. So we can play with it, and you can figure out what you could do here. I have a social grid on this footer too. I want to put some on the footer. I want to put my social profiles on the footer, and so this will ask me for my URLs. I have a couple of them here. So I'm just gonna put those in that I know that I have, and you can add all the ones you want. There's a video and feed burner. I'm gonna say social profiles as the example for this video, and I'm going to go ahead and save this. See what happened down here. It put my social profiles on my footer. As you can see, I had something here on footer 1, widgetized footer. You can put links here to your important pages. You can do a number of different things, and you still got a couple more. One thing that I see people doing a lot is they add their latest posts. We can find it here somewhere. Pages, add links. Let's see. There's some more recent posts, and we got our recent posts. We're gonna widgetize that, put it here, and that's gonna bring up the last posts that you've posted. And so there it is. It really is that easy. And then we still have a footer 4, so I might as well go ahead and put something in there. So here's your blog author info. You could even put your Twitter stream. So let's say you have a Twitter account, you're active. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my accounts here. And I'll put a limit of 2 twits and say on Twitter now. Exclamation, and save that. Refresh the site. And there you are. We got our latest twits right on our website, just like that, just like magic. There's nothing you can't do with this. We're happy to offer this service for you. Again, if there's anything else we could do, just feel free to fill in a support ticket. That's the best way to reach us, to get us to pay attention to you, and we'll take care of anything you need and make sure that you're up and running and get your website going and be successful online. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to having you again on the next video of WPSiteBuilder.net.